Good morning. How are you guys? Coming to you live here Thursday morning in bright and sunny Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. And it's a beautiful clear sky day, which is lovely. No forest fire smoke coming our way. Yay! I'm Lori LaRose. I have Access Stamping here on Facebook. I am on YouTube when they are kicking them off of Facebook as they are promising us they are doing every month. They are live here for 30 days. And then if there was something that you thought you wanted to get back to, you knew, oh, there was that one card she made, you can check them out over on YouTube. And there's lots of hashtags over there. So hopefully, I'd be curious if you're making out okay over on YouTube. Let me know, because if there's something I can do if you know of something, I'm kind of new to the YouTube channel kind of thing. So you can let me know, like you're like, oh, you know what, I follow so-and-so and she does this, and then we know exactly. But I do put I try to put the stamp set name. So if it's a stamp set you're thinking you're looking for, and then otherwise hashtag stamping techniques, I think. So if it's a technique card or something, I don't know. Anyways, and then I just started again doing my reels. I was a little defeated yesterday because I went to try and post them. It took like all day to post it. I don't know what was going on. Changed the music right back to the same music, and then there it was. So that's sort of weird. But anyways, that is my woes of social media. Woohoo! But if you're watching this on a repeat, and you haven't fast forwarded it yet to where you tuck down to make the card, do say where you're from, because then I get a half idea of where the people are peeking at me from. I'm hoping that they're mostly North American, only because I'm hoping that my Instagram followers wake up and look at my reel today. I'm teasing. Hello, Keisha. How are you doing? Okay, I am going to pop down. I will share first my beautiful little mug that I'm having, a nice steamy cup of tea. I don't know if you can see the steam. I can. I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated by the steam that comes off. In fact, I should probably put more steam on the cups that we have. I have several stamp sets that have coffee. That's hard to get out. And a couple of them do have the steam, and I don't know how often I use them because I pop them up all the time, and so the steam is sort of like a stamp. Oh, it totally is not sort of. It is totally a stamped image. Anyways, all right, I'm going to pop you down here, and you'll see from the day before, I had made a card with the coffee cups, and I turned that into a reel, and then I substituted them out and put in a little rhinoceros, and I think, woohoo, so fun. So that's, I need to zoom in a little tiny bit here. Sorry. I zoomed in this way only. I need to zoom in some for sorry about that. All right. So yes, fun little idea, little rhinoceroses from the olden days. Had fun making cards last night with the girls, in the community that we have, that you are welcome to join. Please do. In fact, it's a paid community, so everyone's welcome to join from anywhere, because you're shopping your own stash actually as well. So that's kind of fun. I got a box of goodies, and you know what? Shipping must have been a little bit slow at the end there, because I just got, these were on sale, the in colors, and so I grabbed one more package of each of those papers, because why not? And the new catalog is live, everyone. Woo, woo, woo. Let me know if you're needing a catalog from me. It's kind of fun to see everything easy on the, she's blurry, so that's not my camera. What am I trying to say? On the online situation, and have access to all of the online stuff and whatnot. There's still something magic about flipping through the catalog, and some things come to life a little bit different. Looking at this paper, I am in the midst of doing, I'm missing one spot. So if somebody would like to do a paper share with me, quarter pack of paper share is $46, and you get this paper. You get this paper, which isn't represented there very well. Oh, there, this paper. And what other paper do you get? This paper, yes, this, oh, do you know what? I don't think you do get this paper. Isn't that weird? I will say, sometimes working from the, sometimes working, you get this paper, it's stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. Working from the computer, I miss things. Like, honestly, I haven't seen this on the computer the whole time. Well, and I know sometimes, even in a catalog, you can look through a catalog 42 times and be like, wait, did I see that? No, you didn't. Anyway, so you get the pairs, which is online, I'm pretty sure. And anyways, it's lots of 8 packages of paper split up and shared with you. So then you have a little bit of it all. You are welcome to be a demonstrator and grab it. I am giving away a pack of dimensionals to go with. All right, it's also in the box. I was able to pre-order as a demonstrator this fabulous set. I'm not sure how well you read backwards, upside down, and inside out, but autumn greetings, holidays, New Year's, and then words to go with it. So I thought, well, I may as well work with something new and shiny, and I will show you. I love this too. I am kind of curious. I guess that's for these 2 words and then a few other things in our life, but not 100% a big one. There is another set that I have coming. I'm not sure if I missed it or if it got missed. But look, I'm going to bring in my little mini instead of running away. I will pretend to sit and do this here, but I'm at the same time, I am like, do I have any of the paper over here? That would be a question of the day. Oh, hang on a second. I forgot that. Oh, I have one little piece here, so I can cut one, at least one, before I get going. All right, so this one can be, this will be autumn. Say autumn greetings. Or maybe I'll end up saying happy autumn. And put that die in. So this is the little mini emboss machine and cutter, die cut and embossing machine. And it's kind of nifty. Oh, sorry, you can't see anything. It's kind of nifty. What is it nifty for? It's nifty for this kind of thing. It's nifty if you are a demonstrator. But if you're a demonstrator, obviously you're not buying it from me. But if you have, if you're a camper, it's kind of nice to have that option. Okay, since these are brand new, I'm just going to pop them all in here and kind of tuck them away. So these guys, I wonder if I'll put. Sometimes I don't. So if you're like me, this one doesn't come in and out, but I do just trim a little tiny bit off the edge. And it took me, actually, it took me several years to figure out that, the name and the number of dies that are supposed to be in this bag are all in there. And I don't know why I never put them, I always would throw that away. So I have several old ones that have. I don't know what I was thinking. It's crazy on my part. All right. Oh, the G doesn't match up. Interesting, hey? The things you learn when you watch me, hey? Wow. And the A on the autumn isn't going to match up either. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay. I don't mean that it, oh, I did not think, the H fooled me. I didn't think that was. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why the A isn't surprising to me. The H is. I don't know why the H didn't carry over. The G, I guess, doesn't in real font writing. And those two were just a little bit too close together there. This G has to come out. A has to come out. So that's kind of interesting. I could do a hag. Ooh, I could make a hag card. That makes me just laugh. I haven't heard the expression hag for a long time. I am an older demonstrator as well. I'm coming up to celebrating, I guess I have been saying all year I've been a demonstrator for 23 years, and I really need to figure that out for sure, but I don't know how I did that. I don't know if one time, I don't know. I am, to the best of my knowledge, I'm about to become a 23-year-old demonstrator, but I have literally been saying for the whole entire year. And I started in 2002. So yes, right now, if you do the quick math, you're like, yeah, you're 23. All year you've been 23. Yeah, except October's my birthday of Stampin' Up, my Stampiversary. So then that was not true. Anyways, I don't know why that happened. It's a mystery to me. For some of you, it's like no mystery to us, lady. But I think it even stems because I feel like all last year I said 22 years. So I feel like that's the funniest thing is it's been ongoing. Anyways, I got quite a few more years to go to 25, hey? Okay, so I have these guys. Oh, we have some really pretty paper too. Just a minute, let's pull in some paper. Which I was just kind of talking about. Oh, I have 2 sets of paper. Oh, okay, hang on. I will show you a couple of these papers. Hold on. Oh, Kathy. All right, this one I just have to show you. You will get this paper as well. And it is so, so pretty. This is, I was just going to say, these 2 are the A sides, but these are all the B sides. These are a couple of my favorites. Pardon me. This is my quarter pack. And I need a couple more people. One more for sure. This is the other one. I have my A's and my B's all mixed up. Look how pretty. I want to do a whole workshop. I'm not quite sure what I have in mind, but that's the pear paper I was talking about. And then this is Keisha's favorite. I think it's called Autumn Toil. I've been having trouble. Once I start saying it, I know how to read it in my mind's eye, and to say it actually out loud, I'm like, I guess because of the French accent, and even though I'm really acing Duolingo, it says, I'm not sure that I'm doing so good on it. And it's so very pretty as well. And I feel like Lost Lagoon goes really well with fall colors. And then this is the other paper that we get. Look how pretty. So I'm going to choose a more neutral one and work with that. Pull this guys back into the packages. You know, it's interesting because I'm just looking, there's this foil paper, and it's cloud, isn't it? Cloud cover. But just looking down at it fast, I thought, oh, that's also, what do you call it? Sorry, my lighting is bad. Fix the lighting for the one thing and then missed it on the other. Okay, so as you can see, this paper is a foil paper. Beautiful, and it's got the gold, not a foil paper, but yes, it has some foil in it. It's a specialty paper is what they call it. Do you hear me trying to think, what am I going to do with this today? I've got Happy Autumn Greeting. Good. Happy Autumn Greetings. Nice. And I'll need to have, oh, this will be handy. Ignore the leaf that I did actually get glued on. And I'll just see if these fit on this tag, which I think they will. But they will. This tag comes from an add-on that you can get as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and it's got a tag and I think actually a leaf, not this leaf, but it does have a leaf actually, and a few little things. All right, so now, oh, I could bring in the toadstools into this. I wonder. Ooh, I was working with the toadstools the other day. Did I get them put away? That'll be the question of the day. That'll be the question of the day. No. Maybe. Hold on. What did I do with my toadstools? And I'm not sure that they're realistic enough. Do. All right. So I'm going to bring in some white paper. I'm going to bring in Love of Leaves. It's an older set. I do love the new one that they have this year. I also have multiples. So I'm going to pull in some crushed curry, if I can find it. Crushed curry. Oh, that's daffodil. Crushed curry. Some Cajun, which I think is out there. Oh, you know what? Cajun's in a box somewhere. Hang on, it's just outside my door. Cajun. And then these guys, yeah, I was like, what was the deal with these guys? They had stitching in them, which was kind of cool. Because otherwise they're kind of plain. They have been well loved, though. And that guy. And they must only be, oh, they don't say. This is not the same size. Oh, it is. Look how much bigger that looks. Leaves, leaves, leaves. And he to this guy. It's good. Okay. It's so quiet in my mind today. Just talking to people. I need to see what fall DSP this is from. It's pretty. This DSP is. Oh, that's the backside of your favorite one. That's pretty. Is that the backside? That's the backside of mine. Oh, that's the backside of mine. Gathering Together, it's called. This is my favorite DSP that I haven't even looked at the B side. It's hard to use the B side when you have such beautiful foil on the front side. But if you need to use a backside sliver, that's nice, nice, nice. That's great. Which this one I think I'm excited about because I think the A side, yeah. So although I'd lose out on some of the thing, that would be one that's one of the better ones to lose maybe. And then there is also a plaid one of that one. All right, Gathering Together, it's called. Okay. I desperately have to tidy my room because I don't have a single block left in my life. Yeah. I am using kit blocks right now. So with all of our kits, which are super fun, they release 2 new ones each at the start of each month. And in the kits, you get a block. I feel like I'm way off here. Sorry. I feel like I'm... There, that's better. Sorry, I'm right down on top of my stuff. I pulled it way down, and it was just wrong of me, basically. All right. Keisha does lives, I think Monday mornings, right? Is that right? And she has her whole, I love my glass mat for wiping up, but I do have to say that when you're doing photopolymer, you want to have a foam piece, and hers, she has a foam mat on her desk, and so it's just, everything gets stamped really, really nice. The photopolymers don't have any foam like the red rubber ones do. So, okay, I'm going to cut these guys out. So, I opened the wrong one. Can I say so one more time? Where did this guy come from? I'm not even making him. He fell out. He's an escapee. He wanted to join the party on my desk. He's like, woohoo, that looks like a party to me. He is not wrong. It is a busy party going on. So this was a really nice set. I liked it. It is, it's like a distinctive. So it's got instant that going on. That distressing stuff. Not that it's distressed, but it's distressed. Is that a noun or a verb versus an adjective? It's an adjective as opposed to a noun. I don't know. I'm babbling now. This is going to be very dark. Just get ready for it. And because it's that distinctive, I'll have to see what this looks like when I stamp on it, because it's this pad, I didn't think this pad was gooey actually. I stamped with it yesterday. I was making tray favors with my friend. This is heavy. It ain't heavy, it's my brother. Sorry, I'm just like, that's not Cajun. What's happening? I'm waiting for it to dry. That's sort of funny. I think it'll come back. So I was stamping words with it yesterday, and I did think it was a little more brown than, it's kind of supposed to be orangey. The Cajun paper, I'll find the Cajun paper in a few minutes, but I'm also wondering, here, this is what I was looking for. And I know this has some red in it. So when you have these guys, a dauber is kind of a nice way to put the ink on it. If you have really old stamps like me, stamp pads, then the old felt pads are your favorite. So if you have two versions of stamp pads, you're in good hands using a felt one with these guys. But they're kind of made up of 1,000 little dots. I'm not sure if you can see it. And what happens with our foam ones is that it delivers so much ink that it coats every one of those little dots and mostly just joins them together. But the color is off on Cajun to the point where I might need to just rinse this pad, let it kind of dry overnight, and then re-ink it with some fresh, because it should be, I think, more like this one. This should dry out to more of a color, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a prettier color. But it is still very, very brown. So, that being said, I was not wrong thinking that yesterday while I was stamping. Because I really was looking almost for an orange color. And definitely was not getting it. Because that, to me, for a stamp, is just looking, it's going to come up a little bit. But, oh, you know what? This, like I said, I have my pumpkin pie as an old felt one. Different texture, so I can pound away on it. Transfer the ink to there, and let's see what we get with that. Now this will be, I didn't clean it, so this will be quite pretty probably. Hope that I got all the sections. Oh, nice. So that is more to me what Cajun's supposed to look like. So I'm going to make one more of those. Sorry, this is not supposed to be a lesson on what happens when your stamp pad is turning off. Yay! Okay, I am going to go over and make these turn into magic. When you see them come back, don't be so surprised because they actually have all sorts of stitching on them. They're a beautiful set. I do have to run it through a couple times. And go from there. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Hi, Anne. How you doing, hon? Anne's part of my community, and I'm already looking for next week's class so I can get ready and prepped for it. We make a different card each week, and it's kind of... It's quite community driven, actually, isn't it, gals? They take my ideas and run with it with their products in their own house. And for some of them, they're using old, some use new. And oh my gosh, I'm having trouble. Sorry. I can't talk and lay my dies down at the same time, clearly. But to see everybody's take on a card idea is unbelievable. It's quite stunning and quite exciting. And a favorite part of mine is at the show and tell at the end. So I teach for like the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes kind of, right? And sometimes I come back in to finish off a card if it needs to get put together. I'm always there to work through the card as they're going. If it's a fancy fold, which it is most often a fancy fold, Sorry. The problem with this was one of them had a little tiny bit of washi tape already on it, but it was getting in the way. It wasn't helping, and it's not now. This one is hard to do. Hang on 1 second. I can't talk and do this. Good gracious, where are you? I'm just going to chop that guy off. I will show you half of a hack of what I was having trouble with on this one, so you have some idea that you don't think she's a crazy person. No, I'm not too crazy. Well, I am, but sadly I stamped these two right close together. I'm going to end up having a little bit of problem there, but that's okay. Yeah, the show and tell is absolutely my favorite at the end. And then we get to see, it's really awesome because people bring out their old stuff and other people have that stuff and they're like, oh. So yesterday, for instance, one of the girls was talking about using trees for sale. And a whole bunch of us went, oh, because we all have trees for sale from a different year, but we haven't worked or thought about it for the couple 3 years. But it was such a neat set. So I'm going to bet that a couple of us are going to be pulling that out. So that's kind of fun. All right. Yes, Anne got in on the first share that I had going on. Too fun. And welcome, Connie. It's nice to see you. How's it going? Connie's taking care of a baby. Okay, so this, like I said, so this is an old set. So this is kind of fun because, so you can either be really sad, like you're like, man, I wish I could have that. Well, the set that's out there right now is like as beautiful or more beautiful. Like I have to hold myself back and just be like, it's okay. You don't need it. You don't need it right now. Fall in Alberta is crazy. I love working with fall stuff, but it's so short and it'll be over before I even know it. I guess that was just the one that I had. I will count those in a bit. Okay, let's make a card. Let's make a card. I think I need a jazzier background than that though. I was just using this for the size. This is going to be pretty. I do need a little bit of dark. Oh, I could make my tag be peacock actually. That would be fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to work with that tag just because I think it's right here. No, of course it's not right here. Okay, switching gears. Switching to overdrive. How's that song go? Switching to. How's that song go? Jeez. It's really bad when I don't even know the song I'm singing. Hey, what's this one? Oh, this is fun. This is also probably not available, but anyways. How big do I need this? This is big enough, I think. Let's see. I'm going to do two cuts here. And we'll see. And I'm going to bring in peacock. I say. Me. Sorry. Got really quiet over there, didn't I? Connie and Anne are big J fans. Oh, I was going to show you a little hack. I clearly didn't do very well here. No, I really didn't do very well. Oh, you know what? I got to show you. This is kind of weird. This is weird. I got to show you the other piece. These have really neat edges, but it's on the outside. Wow. Okay. That is like moot. I won't go into it because unless you have it. that would be something that if you had this set and you were part of that community, you could bring them in and be like, hey, Lori, how would you work with this, with this? This is an everything hack. All of our dies, many of our dies have something like this. There's like a little hole. This one's actually very, very large, but that helps when you're lining up your guy. You get all of those guys lined up. You're like, yay, it's really great. But you might have it all lined up and yet actually you have it off and it looks like it's lined up nicely, but this is white paper underneath. You need to move it just that little bit so that you can see the stem underneath that. And we have several stamps like that still. They are smaller. I will say that. They're usually just little tiny dots. That's one of the larger ones. Anyways, okay. So now look how pretty this is going to be with these. And I think we'll still be able to see the words on here. Kind of just about not, but will. And then, unless I did this in white and did it all on a blue background, that would be another idea. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I know that's not the right thing. I'm just seeing if you can, I think you can see that good. Okay, so then I need to have a card. And I think I'll work with a peacock as a base. And maybe I'll pull in some white. Maybe we need some white as a base. Ouch. Okay, so got a little bit of peacock, got a little bit of white. I think I'm going to, I like the idea of this guy. So now we're going to get a happy autumn greetings. I will say that I bet you the pick-a-tool, oh, but if I could only find it, where's my pick-a-tool? Oh, rats, it must have rolled onto the floor recently. I think the pick-a-tool would be kind of handy to move these guys. I see my pick-a-tool. And I think, oh, you know what? I can put a leaf underneath there so that I can continue to see my things better. Maybe I won't like the pick-a-tool. I thought this, right? I thought this picky part, the sticky part would be helpful, and it is. Okay, and then these guys are very large, so they need to be on first. Then you can cover up some of the stems with extra leaf. I need some red leaf in here too. All right. I might have to leave this for the fairies to be like, yep, Laura, I don't know what you were thinking, but it ain't coming together. Work it. Definitely a bow is going to help in this situation. I don't know if a gold bow is going to be the trick. Oh, maybe. That'll hide some knots and whatnot. Knots and whatnot. I'm not loving it, can I just say? It's growing on me. It's coming together, but it's not quite there. I will say, I think we're more comfortable with circles. You're like, what did you just do, Lori? Oh, I was having trouble with that. A circle is often a nicer choice. Not sure that I love that he's getting hidden. And I don't think I like all of it. So I think I'm just going to say autumn greetings. I think that's some of it as well. I think it's too much words. Greetings, autumn. That's fine. All right. There, that's cool. Okay. And then cross these two over so I can cover up their stems with my bow. You know what? Better than that. I'm still going to cover up, but I'm going to bring, oh, it'll be double decker up here too. So when I tuck something that much in, I will tell you that I'll probably come back and cut out some and stick them somewhere else, but I won't do it yet until I go to finalize it. I might be able to add in a little tiny bit. The bow is coming to the rescue, can I just tell you? Tuck that in like that. Can I stretch him out like that? He's gonna come in here. Come on, you little doo-doo. You guys are like, what are you doing, Lori? I'm not gluing, that's what I'm doing. All right. And it's hard to keep it all in tight. Yeah, that's much better. This guy just needs to get pushed around a little bit. There, that's much better. Okay, the circle to the rescue and taking out the happy. And there it is. Thank you for sticking with me, you guys. You're like, what did you just show us, Lori? What was it? Oh, yes, this cool set of the dies, the new dies. Is this it? Yes, they are called Words for the Season dies, and they have all Christmas stuff. So it does have autumn, just because it's autumn still, but this is going to be my Christmas wishes. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, New Year, holidays, and then a lovely little wavy thing. And I didn't even bring in the stamp set that is matching and wonderful and not lost. I have it right here. Words for the season that you'd be able to add in. And that's actually autumn greetings. I guess I wouldn't say to you and yours. Let's toast to yesterday's and achievement. Oh, you know, I don't know that I haven't actually... I don't know that I 100% looked at the words for this. I was like, yeah, I just need them. Have a spectacular Halloween. Do they say Halloween on here? No way. Oh, they do. Halloween. I was not paying attention. May the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your home and heart. And I know I bought it for that. I loved it. So incredibly grateful for all of my blessings, especially you. I'd be able to pop on the inside of that card very nicely. And I'm happy for that. So yay. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you guys go with that. Yes. Autumn greetings. Not autumn greetings. Words for the season dies. That's what we worked with today. Hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. Enjoy it. It looks absolutely stunning out there. I'm going to go out and start to finish. I'm going to put some of my plants to bed, I think, this weekend. I will not be on tomorrow night. I have a party to go to. Woo-hoo! So I will see you back here again Monday night, live at 8. As Connie said one time, and I loved it. It'll be great. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.